Hey, and welcome to the second level of Heretic's third episode. This is the Cesspool. At the start there, we've got a bunch of enemies launching things at us. We've got to be careful as well. You can see there's a whole bunch of enemies who are very aware that we're here. We're not going to use the Wings of Wrath right now, however we are going to grab the Tome of Power hidden in the corner here. The opening to this level on the higher difficulties is quite the rush. You've got to be willing to move very quickly. The Tome of Power really does come in handy in this area because it allows me to make use of all my weapons effectively. If I was trying to do this without the Tome of Power, this would be really difficult. It allows me to work through some of the more difficult enemies. The gargoyles are quite frustrating in this area just because they mostly can fire fireballs. The Tome of Power there really putting in the extra legwork. We appreciate its effort. As we go around this side, you can see there are more enemies around here. Luckily, we don't have to deal with all of the enemies that we just kind of got rid of. Let's get rid of you. Through that window there, you can see that there's a dragon claw. We won't be getting that for a few minutes yet, but we will be heading in that direction eventually. We need to hit that switch to grab the yellow key. If you want to, you can use the Wings of Wrath to avoid hitting that switch. Not sure why you'd do that, but it's something you can do if you really want to. I am going to make use of the Wings of Wrath here though, because I do want to pick up the Mystic Urn. That will allow me to fully heal myself once in this level, which, as you can probably guess from the number of enemies we've had to face so far, probably going to be very useful. As we head through the yellow door here, there are more enemies blocking our way. You can go in either of the doors on either side. They lead to different areas. It's kind of important you go down both because there are some key weapons in each area. Heading this way allows us to grab the Dragon Claw, but if we head back and go on the other side, which is what I'm going to do right this second, we can actually grab the Hell Staff. Oof. The thing with these enemies is they're quite silent sometimes. If you're not paying attention, like I wasn't there, they can very easily sneak up behind you. There is actually a secret around this corner behind that banner. That banner there on the wall marks the secret. There's a bag of holding inside and some armor. Very useful. Need to destroy that. The Hell Staff is inside here. As you can see, some weird dragons are blocking the path. With the Hell Staff though, things will get a bit easier moving forward here. We finally have some really rapid firepower, which is really what I want in this level. We'll take out the golems here. We will not be going through that teleporter right now. Actually, should we? No, I don't know. We're going to head to the other side because you can grab the Dragon Claw on the other side, and I do kind of want to grab as much ammo as I can before heading through the teleporters. I want to take down these enemies in the corner here. You can see they can hit me with their ranged attacks, and the yellow ones are particularly nasty if they do land on you. These guys can be really annoying to deal with. Excellent. There's a flask there which we need for health. There you go. Dragon Claw acquired. When we go through this teleporter here, this is a very nasty room. These disciples will rip my health apart if they're not too careful. Just get rid of you. Careful. If you're not careful coming into this room, you will get absolutely destroyed by those guys. Also be aware that when you pick up the green key, there is a trap wall behind it. Of course, it's a heretic. What would you expect? We'll just head back in here, just so I can show you quickly that there are multiple teleporters out of here. They do lead to the 2 teleporters that brought us into the room on each side. As we head inside the green door here, you can see there's some disciples here. There's actually more down the corridor there. I just want to be a bit careful and grab all the goodies here. Yeah, you can see the multiple disciples in that room there, and they are not afraid to hit me. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. We do have to be careful here because, as you saw, the one hit from these guys can be pretty devastating. Head inside here. Definitely want to make use of that flask. There's actually a secret behind here. This actually lets us go into the compartment that overlooks the opening room. As you can see, these are the enemies that were shooting at us. It wasn't worth taking them on earlier on because we weren't going to be facing them, let's be honest. I needed the ammo for other things. As we head through here, you can see this wall drops down. We'll make use of the Tome of Power here. This lets us go back to the starter level very easily. As we head inside here, you can see there's a bunch of platforms around us. The aim here is just to get rid of as many of these enemies as quickly as we can. That's the other green door that we saw earlier on. It was on the other side. There's no point in going through it. There is a secret over here on this platform. This allows me to get the Ring of Invincibility. It will actually be very useful in a second because, spoilers, when we grab the blue key in a second, there's going to be another trap. Can you guess what happens? Of course, it's a fake wall with a compartment behind it and a bunch of enemies. The Ring of Invincibility really did come through in a pinch for me there. Do appreciate it very much. We could grab those. I don't see the point really. We are heading right towards the end of the level here. So the exit is behind there. I know there's a switch around here somewhere. Let's see if I can remember where it is. It's not round here. Of course, it's in here. It's in here. Of course, they put an iron lich behind the exit. Something that I just have to deal with before finishing this level. Heretic is pretty nasty with putting tough enemies behind the exit door like this. This isn't the only level where this happens, let me tell you. Facing off against an iron lich like this is not super ideal. Luckily, we're fully stocked with ammo for all of our good weapons, and that's pretty much the end of this level. I would be lying if I said I had any particular memories of this one. It's kind of forgettable. It's okay. It's not a terrible level. It's one of those Heretic levels that you just kind of play through, get the experiences, and then move on. The Cesspool, definitely not a cesspool, in my opinion. Just pretty average, I'd say. Let me know what you thought of the Cesspool. Did you like it? Do you hate it? Are you a fan of Heretic so far? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.